Quigley is part of the Superpods network. You can find Superpods on Spotify, Apple Podcasts, Patreon, and Twitter at _Superpods. You can also join our Discord at discord.gg/superpods. Thank you for your continued support and happy listening.
What is going on, everybody? It's another week. Just to let you guys know, it's me and Super today. We are without Ben. Broke his car or something. I don't know. We're accepting it as it is, but I don't have Ben today. But we're still running it. Week 3 of College Halo is happening. I just want to bring up the Q in the chat. Best comment I've seen all day.
The bin sucks.
yeah, the bin sucks. But College Halo's heating up. We're getting all these matches. We're still missing a few, but a lot is happening this week. So hopefully going into it, we have some updates for you going into week 4. So we kind of get like a full thing. You see down below the games that have happened and the record that they had them. 3-2s, 3-0s are happening. Love the 3-2s. Love seeing that. I want to see more of it, more Halo, more fun. I know a lot of people probably don't like going to that game 5. It's probably stressful, but you want it. You know what I mean? You want to have that grit, that kind of grind there, and to come out on top. Looking at it, what you're going to see a lot is that we haven't seen Fisher yet. We all have our opinions on Fisher and where they stand in the league. So we just haven't seen him yet. And that's kind of where you're going to look at where these week 2 results are. What we're looking at here is, again, the matchups that you haven't seen yet are not highlighted. So find those. We had a prediction of what we thought they were going to be. We're still waiting on those. But the ones we have in green, okay, those are the ones we saw come out on top. And we'll kind of give a quick little rundown here. USU blue over YCP. Okay. That one we kind of expected. USU, very good team. YCP is, they're coming up. They're doing a lot of good things. To kind of recap what their week 1 match was. Their round 1 was against USF, and they beat them 3-1. So YCP is kind of competing there. Obviously, you see how they couldn't take down USU blue, but we'll see how the season goes. Maybe they'll meet in playoffs. Who knows? That was really exciting for Naz and them. What you're going to see as well is the USF versus SS Halo. That was a 3-2. Nothing crazy. I mean, we went to game 5. In my opinion, I threw the match. I should have controlled the map better, but it was fun. Honestly, it was fun. I love those matches. USF, try to bring the heat. No more 3-1s, no more 3-0s. Let's keep it, running, because you kind of, you're falling flat there. Super, what did you feel about like 3-5 or 3-2 in that mode? Like, did you rather feel excited that it was going the distance? Did you want to fight? What about it?
No, I wanted it to be over. I would have took a 3-0 happily, but it didn't happen.
I had fun, but I definitely would have taken a 3-0. Going into it, SNU versus UNA. UNA did not come out on top again, so there comes a conversation of, is UNA, are we falling flat here? love my UNA guys. I think they can come back. They're obviously they're in the gutter with us, so I think it's going to be an exciting season to see what they can do. Losing that match against SNU, I know it's not something they wanted to see, but it is what it is. You take it like a chip off your shoulder, but hopefully, they're taking their time. I know some scrims are coming up, so we'll see what they start cooking and behind. 3-1 is not something you want to see from a team like UNA. Overall, Goob, we don't have Ben today. Sorry, man's truck broke. Call him out in the chat. Tear him up. Whatever you got to do.
And he's home.
He's home. We just don't know what's going on. Straight up, we just don't. Okay, if we did, I'd tell you. Nothing's wrong with his car. It's in the shop. He's at home. I don't know. He should give us a view though. And then your Division 2, both were 3-0s. You got Kaiser versus Rit White. Leo getting one up on the board there, or another one up on the board there. And I'm kind of excited for their match going into this week. So we'll talk about that more. Ben Fishy. And then the 3-0 from Clemson against Montana State. I don't know much about Montana State still. No one was streaming that match. I didn't see any of the Clemson guys streaming it, but Clemson comes out 3-0. So I don't know what that has to say about Clemson, but 3-0, congrats. I want more from Montana State. I want to learn more. But it is what it is. That was kind of the recap of the week, and I hope it brings some light, and I kind of hope some of these teams start fighting back, and I hope we get some of these teams scheduled. I saw OU in there. Thank you for putting everything in the chat. You have like 4 games in a week, so you're going to get some OU updates here soon. Well, not soon. I think they rescheduled everything and prepped it all, but I think there's like 3 or 4 in a week.
Yeah, you got one tonight, one tomorrow, one the 13th and the 21st.
Yeah, so they're stacked. I mean, we're going to finally get some OU games coming out, and hopefully some Fisher games coming out. Basically was prepping for Charlotte, so hopefully now that we're grinding in, I don't think that any of them are going to Worlds from my knowledge. I don't think Maskey is. So hopefully we just get to see that. Just a little shout out. We did do a podcast also with Milkshake that went live Friday on Spotify and Apple Podcast as well. You can find the VOD of it on YouTube, which went live Saturday. Show some love. Give it some action there. For real. Ben Fishy's hilarious. I actually have a story. I'm going to tell a story from Charlotte on this real quick before we get into the predictions. Because of Ben Fish. All right? If everybody was there, no one is playing in Worlds, at least the normal 4v4 Worlds. What?
I don't know what he's talking about. It's Leo. Let's ignore him.
Okay. The coach of the matriarch team, the women's of Halo team, or one of the women's of Halo team, she hosted a draft tourney that Ben played in. A bunch of college Halo guys played in. Ben was talking to her, and she was like, what was your name? And he was like, it's Ben. And she was like, yes, Ben what? There was Ben, and she was like trying to figure out what that other word was, or and he like sighed, and he was like, they call me Ben Fish. And she was like, yes, that's what they made me say on stream. Yeah, I'm not saying they have to play, but Maskey could go watch.
Oh, you're talking about Jay Niners?
Yes, her. Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, but Leo, people can go watch. I'm not talking about playing. No one's playing. Except the one they tweeted about. But it was a funny moment of somebody in real life trying to think of Ben Fish and Ben being forced to say Ben Fish. It was very funny. It was a good moment, I'm gonna be honest. Nah, not playing. But we do have a diamond player in Worlds, by the way. Everybody watching, there's a diamond player in Worlds. I'm gonna move off of that because we're probably gonna talk about that in the podcast. We're gonna go into our matches today. We always start with D2 and then we move into D1. I know these matches are all in all. I think this week is going to be good because there's some matchups that you have no winners and you have only winners against no winners. So like you really don't know what's going to happen. But going into it, our first game, UVU Green versus Baylor. All right. Now, everybody's kind of seen it. You know, what's unfolding with these teams. There's not a lot out of them. So it's a question of who can come out on top, who shows up on game day. Because I know the UVU Green guys and I don't know a lot of Baylor, this is the best look I've seen for Ben. The comment, Q, your comment's been trumped. I'm gonna give it a 3-1 for UVU Green off of experience. Now, that's just me personally. I don't know how you think about it. You know, Soup, thinking about a new team and a seasoned team. I won't say a dominating team, but a seasoned one.
At some point, Baylor's got to show up and do something.
That's true.
And I feel like with the talent you have in Division 2, this might be one of two matches where they can.
Okay. All right. What's the record? What are they hitting?
I mean, I still think they lose, but I'd like to say a 3-2.
3-2. All right. All right. I would like to see that because, like I said, more Halo, more fun. Hopefully, we get some streams going. Dog Bear's been really busy, but now that we're back from Charlotte, hopefully, we'll see some of these games going. And everybody, put your schedules in the reschedule just so maybe even we can jump on some nights. Try our best. It's been a very busy fall season for College Halo, I would say. But going into the next game, we got NC State versus Rit White. I mean, to be fair, Rit White has never really shown up. And the experience of NC State is they're very new to Halo. So is NC State working in the background? I think this is the match to where NC State can show up and decide to win it, get a score on the board, not be last in their division. This is one of those games you're looking at when you're looking at what you're up against. I'm going to go against this team and we can do it. I'm giving it to NC State. I'm gonna give Ben some love here since it's his boys, but I'm gonna say this one also, just like you said with the previous game, is going to be a 3-2 purely because of the experience of both these teams or the skill level that they've shown can really go either way when they're head to head. Are you feeling the same?
Yeah, I'm kind of in the same boat, but I'm gonna go with Rit White.
Okay.
Like I feel like, much like the last match, there's very few matches where you're going to be able to just up and play to your potential,
right?
Like no matter where that ceiling is. And I just think this is one of those matches, and I think Rit's going to pull that one out.
All right, we'll give it to him. We'll see what happens. I'm excited for that one. I'm gonna be staring at those score reports. I'm gonna be.
I look at them like 4 times a day.
I know. I'm like waiting for an update. I know, guys. Also, everybody, I have tweets that need to be going out for the winners of week 2 and I think some of week 1. Trying my best to keep up with it. Having a weekend in Charlotte was very difficult to do both. I'll say that. But going into the next match, we have UIUC versus Montana State. I'm gonna leave it at this. It's a 3-0. Montana State has yet to show up, and now they're against who we say is a top 3 contender in D2. This is one of those games where either Montana State, hey, I did my job. I did my job differently. All right.
Tipsy is on it today. He knows.
I did my job differently. I got some stuff I'm cooking to be put up online. Okay.
We pay for premium. You could have scheduled,
You want to fight? But he's right. No, I just wasn't in Discord. That's on me. Super had to text me. So to get me, he had to text me. Like Discord was not a good place. because I was either recording, taking pictures, or I was screaming Wyatt. We were on live stream if anybody saw it. But yeah, this game, it's a 3-0. There's not much to say unless Montana State just goes 3-0. Montana State's got to slam. They got to pull an us versus USF. So that's my opinion on that one. What about you?
I mean, I think you kind of just said it all. It's Milkshake, Zaf, and company, and that's it.
A wall. It's a wall Montana State will have to get through. Going into the next match is, I mean, I have my opinions. Okay, that was weird. That went that way. It shouldn't have done that. We have Clemson versus OU. We've spoken length with Connor. We've spoken length with, Ben on how OU has performed and how they have shown up, right? The experience they've had, Ben's always in eights. Connor's always trying to give them, help them out on the side as much as he can. Which he helps a lot of teams if you just ask him. But I think, and this is going to be a wild take, I would say, but I think it's the same way it was with Leo when it was Kaiser versus Clemson. I think it's going to be a 3-1. OU gets the 3 because Clemson is fighting this season. And I really feel like they're fighting. Now, mind you, they have dirty brains and they have a really good captain. Okay, like I think he's changed a lot from season 1 EHC, and Dirty Brains was at Charlotte this weekend, and he was I can't remember. Oh, so isn't he? I can't remember if he was I think it was right before quarters he dropped out of the free for all, but they're putting in the work. So I don't see them winning it, but I'm gonna give it 3-1. I think it's gonna be the same results as when they were against Kaiser.
Yeah, I mean, I'm kind of going 3-0 Oklahoma.
3-0.
I'm watching them now.
Who are they up against now?
You got Kish helping. They're playing Baylor right now. They're up 2-0.
Okay.
And it's just Clemson. Not like they got the map off of Kaiser, but I kind of expect Kaiser to drop a map here and there just from inexperience. Besides Leo, Oklahoma, I don't see them dropping a map to Clemson. Clemson really hasn't done a ton.
I'll give you that. I'm gonna take a sideline here for a second to the chat. What do we tell him?
No.
Sorry, so no. I mean, you can ask the question in the chat because that's your freedom, but I'm scared.
I've yet to have to time out somebody, so this could be fun. Yeah, no. Make better decisions. You're an adult now.
Dang, Faye. Bro, you're right. We missed 4 days where Quigley's at a Halo event and Faye's cracking knuckles, ready to fight. Anywho, that was 4 of our matches. We're gonna go into the game of the week for D2, and you've been keeping up. You can kind of see what we've chosen here. We have picked Kaiser versus UCF. Now, UCF hasn't played all their matches. Am I correct? They're missing one, right?
They played White round 1, 3-0.
Right.
They have not played NC State, or it hasn't been reported.
Right. Okay. Yeah. So I was right. I have only seen it once. And Kaiser's played both, which is a 3-1 and a 3-0. But they both played Rit White, is what I saw. Which again, it's a matter of, it's Rit White, not to undersell a team, but I didn't get to watch the matches, but Leo can bust his team into shape, and he has, if he has been, and and they're learning the game and playing off of him, I think UCF has a hard time. Now, if they play like they did against Clemson, right, then I think this is a UCF match 3-2. I'm gonna give the 3 to I'm giving the 3 to UCF, but I really do think Leo can pull this out if his team is on him and he's really in the match. It's gonna be hard. It's one of the hardest things to do, and me and Leo have we've had to do it, commanding the direction of the team while also calming what's going on.
Basically, Ben's missing.
Yeah, Ben's missing completely. Completely, man. He broke his truck or something. The drive from Charlotte was too hard for him, and he lives in North Carolina. Can you believe that? It's crazy. We don't even know what he's doing. Bust in your. I'm not. Oh, darn. I was reading it out loud.
I mean, you've already said it out loud. That's
true.
why they're.
Oh, is it?
That's why they're busting your balls right now.
Oh, it could have. He couldn't lock in. He couldn't lock in at all. But are you in the same boat with this? You gonna give it to Leo, or are you gonna keep it UCF?
I think we don't know what's happening in the background, right? I believe Leo is preparing for this match,
right?
And I'm gonna go 3-1 Kaiser.
Oh my god! No,
I think they show up, they surprise UCF.
Tell me,
and
they call us a scrim team, and you're gonna bury them right there, huh?
Yeah, that's it.
I mean, it is what it is. I mean, they call us a scrim team, and we're still D1. Just saying. I still love the guys. I think they're funny. I hope Maskey's in here for this one, because we're gonna move to D1. Tuco! Lean. That man's on his phone.
Leo, we gotta change your gamer tag to Lean.
Lean. But we're going into D1 now. We're gonna go into the first matchup. I hope Maskey's still here, because I would love to see in the chat if he picks this up and gives us some insight, right? But we got Fisher versus UVU green or black. Sorry, God, the colors. I do it every time. Now, this is obviously we've given UVU a lot of gas here, right? They're doing very well. They have an ultimate duo between Dilly and Tuco, and Tuco's in the chat. Maybe Tuco can give me some insight. And we haven't seen a Fisher game, which doesn't really mean much to probably everybody in College Halo, right? Fisher is Fisher. They're a dominant team. You got Sparty. You got Maskey. You have Daylitt's not there, right?
Correct. I can double check though.
Yeah, do that. Tuco, you are so right. You're so right there. But
no, we have Clips and Ret. And,
it still has
Clips,
Ret.
I believe Milkshake said if it's the same Clips he's thinking of, he played in Halo 5 as an AM.
Yeah. Right. That is. I remember that now. I'm up here. I'm awake. I'm attentive. But it's still Fisher to this. When it comes down to it, I know they could take a map. I definitely know they could take a map. But I'm gonna give it 3-2 Fisher. Okay. Just because of previous life, but UVU is just on fire right now. Their competition that I'm noticing is just USU, UOU, and Fisher, right? And
Utah State. I mean, what are they feeding these Utah kids?
Apparently everything. Apparently it's the Halo capital. I don't know, but they can't travel anywhere from what I've heard. Except Dilly. Dilly was at Charlotte. I don't know where Tuco was. Man hates us, I guess.
Does Dilly sound the same in person as he does on stream?
Yes. 100%.
I can't tell if he makes me nervous or if I really like his voice. because he's so monotone, but it's almost soothing.
He's monotone in person. I mean,
Nothing gets under his skin. He is just so calm.
that's true. I mean, he was talking to me about we were talking about Forbidden. He's like, I'm gonna pick it every time. Why? Because we know what we're doing. And I was like, you're right. He gave me some pointers that we're gonna try if we play the map. Don't know what it will do for us, but we're gonna try it. But I'm thinking 3-2. Are you like in the same boat? Do you think or are we thinking that Fisher slams?
I'm going 3-1 Fisher.
Okay.
I think they don't expect Utah Valley in map 1, and they have to buckle down and actually play.
All right. I'll give it to that.
Sorry, Tuco.
Well, I guess we don't know. Technically, I think Fisher is on team 1 side of this. So Fisher can stop the map 1 Forbidden. So he said it's okay. Yeah, I know, right? Can I get that? Can I literally Sparty versus Dilly off rip?
Look, please, if Soap is still in here, do not say anything about Snipes and Dilly. Please.
Please. I'll hate Tuco for real. Nah, Goob, nah. Wait until I'm against you, Goob, because we already have a plan for you, right? Going into next map, this one, brain says fishy, but my heart says UVU. Going into the next one, we have USF versus Red Orange. I'm going to be honest, this is a quick one. This is a 3-0 USF versus Red Orange. At this moment in College Halo, we know Severity is not playing, right? Now, will he come back? Who knows? But he has said he's not playing the rest of the season. So, I mean, it's a 3-0. Is there any other conversation we really need without Severity on that team?
I mean, if USF's still licking their wounds from that YCP matchup, Rit might take a map.
That would be if Rit takes a map, we really fumbled. Yes, Goob. We've all been saying it. Goob. We have everybody. It's like the man really slammed just to leave. I love Severity.
Nobody wanted Rit White versus Rit Orange in D2.
That actually would have been funny. But I mean, 3-0. You're saying 3-1. I guess we'll see what happens. So locking that match. I know it's hard to lock in some matches, but lock that one in. Moving on to the next one. USU Blue versus FS Halo. This is a win or lose match. I am going to do the complete opposite that I always do. Okay? Still haven't scheduled this match. I need to. But I'm going us. Okay? You heard it here first. I'm going us. We've been in worse odds. We went 3-2 against them last season, didn't we?
Don't remember. That was last season.
I can't remember. One of them Utah schools.
I think that was Utah. You talking about the infamous 2-rocket miss from Ben?
No.
Okay.
I can't remember. I'm pretty sure this was 3-2. I don't know. If it wasn't, I'm giving us. Hey, I've been grinding all day, man.
That's true. I've also been playing because I don't know if OG is actually going to show up or not.
He said he was going to show up. He better. He's gonna get yelled at. I'm gonna yell at him. Not really. I'm not gonna yell at OG. I told everybody I'd be nice to him. But I'm gonna give it to us 3-2 because I'm gonna do what everybody tells me I should be doing. And I think we can do it. What do you think?
You know what? I go FS Halo 3-0.
We pull it out. We pull it out like us against USF. Just
Yep.
Completely just ruin the bracket now. Who needs to do it the last game of the season? We'll do it now. It's gonna be an exciting matchup. I'm not too worried about it. I want to show some competition. It was Well, it's two people different now because two people left. Goob, you the best, man. Should have came to Charlotte. But I'm excited for the matchup. Going into our next one, we got UNA versus UOU. What a struggle they've had at the beginning of the season, and the fact that they're having to go against UOU is probably the worst thing that can happen. Which, to be fair, if anybody's looked at it, they got 2 back-to-back blenders. We'll talk about that in week 4. Oh, nice. Yeah, I heard, Goob. I was talking to Naz about it. He said it's very winnable, so we're gonna lock it down. I'm so excited for that game. But in this one, I've spoken to Odin, I've spoken to Stan, and it's a hard fought battle. I know they have the confidence to win it, but UOU is just so strong right now. They beat him in quals. I think it's a 3-1. I don't see UNA after this past weekend, getting that break that they got, and the practice that they're going to be doing during this week. I just don't see them not winning a map, but is a hard fought victory. I'm giving it 3-1 to UOU. It's such a wall to climb over right now. And I want them to prove me wrong. Oh, Cody Ruboy.
I think UNA has become almost one-dimensional.
Ooh, okay.
And I think it's something that they have to work on consistently. They lost a lot whenever they lost Zenny. And I don't know, I just think Utah's just too strong, too fast, 3-0. Yeah, you went crazy whenever I picked SNU over UNA last week, and here we are.
I mean, come on, that was a crazy pick.
And look what happened.
I know, but it was still a crazy pick. It happened. You're right. Still a crazy pick. SNU is good, but
Yeah, that's what I've been saying.
Didn't UNA beat you guys way back when? Come on. I'm kidding, Goob. All love. Okay. SNU is good. I just didn't expect a 3-1 or whatever it was. 3-0 or what? I can't. 3-1, right? I can't remember. Kish, we gave you so much love. Did you guys win?
I still have a EAC screen, but it may have froze.
EAC? We waiting on map 3? Ah, darn. Well, win it.
From what I've seen, it's a 3-0.
Waiting on their 4th. Throw the rule book at them. I'm pretty sure that Baylor map we had you guys 3-0 anyways, right? It's Baylor?
Yeah.
Yeah. So we're here to play. Yeah, dude, kill it. We were talking about you guys this weekend, bro. Kill it. Moving from this matchup on screen, Sparkle Fart. We're gonna move into our D2 or D1. Sorry, not used to seeing this team in this league. My bad, Goop. We're gonna move into our D1 game of the week. YCP versus SNU. Riz, Sparkle Fart. This one, dude. I'm gonna have to give it to Goob and Naz, but it's gonna be a 3-2. Okay, 3-2 YCP. I bet you. Wait, you guys already played it? You guys already played this map? This game? What was the score? Was it 3-2? You played SNU already? Why are you playing week 3 so early?
No, yeah, they have. It has been reported. 3-1.
Wow, we suck. So we ain't played week 3 yet.
Well, I predicted YCP 3-1.
Oh, that's a good prediction, actually. That's a solid prediction. You know what? Maybe SNU can win a map. Who
I believe
knows?
so.
You know what? I bet you they tried to shut down Naz when Goop's the problem. That's what happened. They were like, shut Naz down. Goop's like,
Well, that would have been game of the week.
It's still game of the week, and they proved it. They proved it in score reports. That was the best comment Goop's put in chat. Honestly. He really threw us for a loop. I'm just saying. That was crazy, man. Wait, did we put the okay, I don't think we put the score of that. No, we didn't. Okay. I was like, could you imagine if we put YCP versus SNU in our ticker? Dang. Embarrassed us, Goof. That's okay. Anywho, those are our matchups. You heard the game of the week for D1. Goob proved us right. It is the game of the week. 3-1. He slammed him. I should have said nothing. And then you would have
wait until we predicted,
then be like,
then said something.
Be like, guys, we 3-1'd him. Be like, oh, I was wrong. I was wrong. Hey, don't worry. Ben could still predict. Ben Fish might predict. But anyways, those are our matchups. We got one of them down. Let's get the rest of them down. I'm gonna schedule ours. Hopefully we can get some streams running. Oh, is this UOU or USU? Yo, USU messaged me to set up our match live. All right. We're gonna figure it out here soon. But those are our matchups. Very exciting to see them. Thank you, Goob, for yours. Game of the week. Goob is a part of the show now. Just to kind of give some love to everybody. Like, everybody's killing it. Keep it up. Don't give up. Okay. Have hard matches. UNA, get over that hill. For us, we need to get over that hill. Because I can tell you right now, it's about to be the matchup of the toilet bowl when it's UNA versus FS Halo soon. About to be wild. But for any school that if we don't have the right logo, the kind of the last call out for this being week 3, please send us to us, put it in College Halo for the logos. That way we have it accurate. And we're not just throwing a random picture down there that you're like, that's not us. Goob, we need a picture of you for an emote because we say you enough. So make that happen.
But please, of you and not of a Goob.
Of you.
If Soap sends anybody a DM in the next 10 minutes, just don't even look at it.
Yeah. I mean, it could be a foot pick. You did that. Why not? But exciting for this week. Hopefully, with OU being playing, hopefully more matches are being played. But, we're still missing some teams. We got, 6 weeks left? Right?
Yeah. Yep.
We got 6 weeks left till playoffs, see where everybody's standing. And hopefully we get some announcements about playoffs. I know last season they tried to do D1 playoffs on LAN, the finals on LAN. They did do it. Faye. But whatever. He said what? Go follow us on all our socials. You got Twitter. We got our Twitch that we're here. You got our YouTube. Give us some love. We're trying to grow it. We're on a road to affiliate on the Twitch, so we can kind of get more going for you guys. Super, is there anything else I'm missing? I don't think so.
Hey, if y'all want to donate money to the cause, scroll down, click the donate button.
That's right, I'm not used to that yet. I put that in.
Wait, we've been trying to get that up for 3 weeks now, and Binky forgot every time.
Sure did. But yeah, down below, any donations go to us creating more content for you guys, go for us hopefully hosting events for you guys, and just merch and everything. Like there's a goal for everything. Don't feel like you have to donate because we're poor. Mainly me. I'm poor.
And Ben and his truck.
Yeah, don't donate to that because who knows what happened there. Hey, he's an electrician. He might be an underpaid electrician, but he's an electrician. No, but everybody keep killing it, keep showing up, and then stay in the stream for the raid. We are gonna raid. Is Last Shot still live?
Yeah, I'd go. Why not?
Is Why Not live? Yeah, okay. Then we're gonna raid Why Not. So everybody ready for that? Again, just follow. We're almost to 25. We're at 23 followers. If you haven't followed yet, follow. I'm gonna start throwing things at people. And Kish, go win your game. All right. Peace, guys.
Take it easy.